feel about the swing? You feeling confident coming out here? You seem to come out a lot.
I'm confident when there's less people out here. So the more the people, the less confident I am. So as the attendance goes up, the confidence goes down. So it's pretty low right now.
As a defending national champion, do you think the target on your back here today is stronger too?
I don't know there's any target on my back today. The expectation today is do this for kids. And I'm here to do this for the kids. And Children's Hospital in Alabama has meant so much to so many, and including my family. So that's what it's about. It's really not about winning or losing today.
What else draws you to do a tournament like this here in Birmingham?
I think the fellowship, the charities, relationships I have. John Turner is a Terry College of Business grad and CEO of Regions. He's a lot of good friends.
Did you scare Nick away?
I don't know. Is he not here?
No.
He's on vacation, we heard.
Good for him. He deserves it. Works.
What the announcement of not going to the White House, is that something that didn't work out on your guys' end, or what was the story with that?
A tough deal. Timeline-wise, it didn't work. Traditionally, I went 3 times when I was at Alabama, and you get invited right after the game, and that didn't happen. We didn't have a date set, and we have things planned. We've got 700 kids coming to a football camp in our place on June 6th, 7th, 8th. It's the #1 time for recruiting for football coaches, and when you've got 600, 700 kids coming to your campus, you can't take 200 people to the White House and have no one on the campus. So the time just didn't work out. Nothing political about it, but I've been before. It's very educational. It's a great experience.
You've got UAB on the schedule this year. Trent Dilfer is here today. Have you talked to him yet, or are you going to try to,
I haven't talked to him today. We've talked briefly in the past. He hired one of my coaches, and I got a lot of respect for Trent and the job he's done. I know he'll do a great job at UAB. They got a great program. We've played them in the past, and got a lot of really good football players around here.
What does Birmingham and this state mean to you? I know you've had a lot of times, but when you go to Georgia now, it's really interesting. You keep coming back to an event like this. It must mean a lot to you and your family.
Well, yeah, I think I have. I was born here. My parents went to college here. There's a lot of great charities here. I mean, it's a chance to give back, and very few times do college coaches have an opportunity to give back in a way like this, and that's just important to me.
Kirby, you'll be out there today with Hugh Freeze. You've obviously coordinated him against him a few times at Ole Miss. What is it about his offenses that are tough to stop?
He does a tremendous job with the RPO game. Got great belief in his players and his system. His players believe in him. He's a really good leader, and he's a great football.
How would you compare the talent that was available in the transfer portal this year compared to past years?
I don't know that I would be able to give a fair assessment. We didn't have a lot of room, and so we try to evaluate everybody in it, but realistically we didn't have much room. We try to put our emphasis on who we have and not who's in the portal.
Heading into spring meetings, obviously like scheduling would be a big point of emphasis there. Do you have maybe a preference for 8 or 9 games, and how are you guys as an organization sort of going into that process?
I can go either way on that. I think either format's going to allow us to cycle through the SEC much faster. So there won't be a 4-year window that you don't play everybody home and away. Either way. So in the grand scheme of things, what are we really talking about? I think people are looking for something to debate about, but if you're going to play everybody in the SEC at 4 years home and away, the two methodologies we're going about are not that vastly different.
What the connection between the Eagles and the draft in Georgia? How much time did they spend down there with you guys, and what does that kind of say about what you guys are doing?
Well, we got a great relationship with them, but we've got a great relationship with other NFL teams too. They come down and visit just like everybody does. We're open more than any other college football team in the country to the NFL and their staff, and they like to come look at our players and evaluate them, and we're honest with them. And I just think it worked out that was kind of a niche, and they believe in strength on strength. They draft strength on strength. They don't necessarily just draft what they need. They draft what's the best player, and I think in both those cases, Jalen and Nolan and Keely, they were the best available players out there.
You were able to punch all the right buttons to get the best out of your team in back-to-back situation. Back-to-back hasn't happened in a long time. How are you approaching, I guess, going into this fall camp?
Same way we did the other two.
Compare your golf game to a college football team.
Ooh, boy. I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, that's too difficult a question. I mean, I don't have the strength of an SEC team, so I would be down the line. I'm definitely not going to offend someone and say a team. So Not
Thanks,
good.
Kirby.
Thank you,
Thanks.
guys.